Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
See you later, fellers. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you bantering with the boys. There's a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in at Central.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
Stop just ahead.
Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to Central Receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Hey, out of the way, bub. If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast
You?
of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My Husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
She's a long way from home. Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead. Another day, another dollar.
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
And she's your protege?
You could say that. Yeah, that's a nice way to put it.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room right behind you, Detective.
You can't hold me here. No, I don't
Feeling better
need to be
since this morning,
manhandled by a
Jessica?
doctor. I need my
A little.
lawyer.
My head still
Where
feels
is the
funny.
telephone? Do you know who I am?
I'm stumped. Ideas?
You think she's okay to have visitors? Ask the doc.
Hello, Doctor. I'm Detective Phelps. You're attending to the young lady from the auto accident?
Yes. She's conscious now, but I doubt she'll remember much. She's still feeling some of the after effects.
Jessica was drugged?
She certainly was. Chloral hydrate would be my guess, and there's clear evidence of abuse. She's still a minor, Detective.
Someone planned a double murder to cover up a statutory rape? Swap 7 years for life and gets Guy McAfee on their case? Doesn't make much sense to me.
I guess it depends on what they had to lose.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage. We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
What do you know about Bishop?
He makes movies. I had to do a screen test. That's when you say some lines in front of a camera with the lights turned on you.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it? Forget about being in movies. It's time to act like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Ballard is definitely up to something. She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Baby? No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it! You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls! I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McAfee's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McAfee will break a fella's legs just for looking at his broad the wrong way.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Gun it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
You the cops? I tried to stop them. It's room 803, left out of the elevator.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Give it up! LAPD!
Your children.
Are you injured, Mrs. Bishop?
I'm all right now. Those horrible, awful men.
Perhaps you should sit down, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Forgive me, officers. I'm very flushed. I'll just sit down for a moment.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am. Take a moment while we look around.
Yes, thank you. Oh, just look at this mess.
Not everything here is going to be relevant. Not much help. Maybe if... No. Circumstantial. Seems irrelevant. Looks like the old movie set downtown. This isn't what we're looking for. Doesn't tell me anything. Presented to Mark. Don't think this is any use to us. I don't think so. Optimistic, Cole. Nope. you have to do to earn $20,000? Junk.
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Nothing significant. There's the set. Hollywood's own little piece of Babylon.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Your husband was using June Ballard in his new movie?
Hardly. Mark feels that June Ballard has limited range and is over the hill.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
You are complicit in all of this, Gloria. You know what happens to these poor deluded kids, and you go along with it. I need to find your husband.
Why'd you come to Hollywood, detective? Handsome young man like you might find a little something in the movies. You've never thought about it?
No, I haven't.
Well, then you must be the only person in this burg who hasn't. We're born into temptation, detective. It's character that determines what we do about it.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, detective?
If you don't ask, you never find out. Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks, ma'am.
What's going on, man?
Wake up, Cole. An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife. They're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Oh, what's up? There you are.
It's got a screw loose.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
Not everybody grows. Can people want to buy fuck and still ask you for like kind of fuck? Mother's gonna be raining still, mother's gonna. Bishop. Who was Bishop? Bishop. My Bishop. Where you off to? They are playing this telly in Noire. It good? Yeah, it's good.
Are you having a frequent touching standby?
I've been enjoying playing these old ass games more than new fuck, to be honest. Been looking at a lot of old games I used to play too. I don't see a lot of them stuff in the PlayStation store.
Yeah, the best way to get those things on this.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
So, you coming?
I'm coming. Just give me a minute, huh?
So, you coming?
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people? Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
Yep.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company. Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
That's why I don't just make you tell me how the fuck it is.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr. Cohen.
So you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have, yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. How can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh?
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Right. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey, hey! You don't like my offer? The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
This wall just look fake. You think you slick.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Oh, this game nice. I feel nice to just sit back and play.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test? I wonder if they saw this, how many budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood.
Wow.
I'm gonna be right back.
And this man I watched them use the bathroom. This man is a demon. Yeah, I arrest this man, please. I will hurry arrest this man, please. This boy, yeah. This boy, I got a serious problem.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
He was here yesterday, and something happened that pushed him over the edge. You're holding out on us, Hopgood.
You know, I have very good connections with the Vice Squad.
Yeah, well, there's a surprise.
They won't appreciate you coming in here and strong-arming me.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
You have something on him, and now you're going to rat him out to McAfee's goons.
And how do you figure that, brain boy?
Looks like I made a mistake. I'm warning you, Hopgood. If you give him up to McAfee and we find out about it...
Wind it back a notch, tough guy. I'm telling you, I don't know where he is.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps! Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here. Detectives. Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We can beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part, happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kinda dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
I don't think they like your little pep talk, Bukowski. Oh, shit, get us out of here. They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
Keep it steady. I'll try and bust his tires.
No, you're gonna carry that, no matter.
Need to lose those fools, though.
Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Are you blind?
grateful for your help, officer, but it's time you went and brought this business with Mark to a close.
Okay, so why is still listed as somewhere to go? Unless I missed something, which I don't think I have.
Sorry about that, I had to do some laundry real quick.
You're good.
Man, I smoked at 10 o'clock and only noticed weed starting to wear off, dude.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD! Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit. 11K calling KGPL, requesting assistance at 8th and Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing suspect on foot. Code 3, KGPL. We're trying to help you, Bishop!
This is all a big mistake!
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
I didn't do anything! Get the hell out of here!
Should I know about that?
Bishop, that's enough!
That girl made it all up!
Oh. Oh, shit.
Hands in the air, Bishop! Move another inch and you're dead. Don't make this any harder. Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place. Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me!
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Last chance to back the hell down. McAfee doesn't make the rules.
It's this way. Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
That was a $12 hat.
Is this really the best McAfee got? There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
We gotta do what? What the fuck?
Oh my God, they're everywhere.
That's fun.
You have to get me out of here.
Can't hit him from this distance.
You're pretty brave for a dead man.
For the love of God, how many are there?
The whole time.
I don't want to die.
How long do you think you can hold out?
This is all balance. There's an army of them. We're done for.
How are we going?
I should have known that bitch was trouble.
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
This way!
Those bounce!
Oh my God.
Give me some cover! You cover yourself! Follow me. We need to get him to the car. Find some cover!
Down to the Thompson with his rifle doing damage.
All right, let's go. Now!
Get him to the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there. Stay down.
Shoot those sons of bitches!
Bishop, that's enough.
Okay, you see that rifle?
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder, so he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice, capital J, Detective Phelps. Developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Another promotion.
Rockstar need to start making other games other than fucking 2 games every generation. Dude.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did.
Going to
This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
That shit is nice, very simple.
Yeah, I found Sleeping Dogs and this. So I'm gonna definitely get that shit
A
for
lot of
20
movie
bucks.
people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. You realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Oh, it's 7 fucking questions out of 14, son. Correct. Oh my god.
right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Clyde Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale. I'd rather you took the wheel.
Wait, aí é.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This would be the same. But,
Any Central Unit, Car 16 Adam reports a possible jumper.
I'll do it! So help me God, I'll jump!
You need to get up there. Let me do the talking, Detective. I know a ton of this psychology stuff. You take the back alley and find a way up there.
come on, Phelps, let's get moving.
You jumping? Make sure you warn me before you do.
I will! Wait, what?
You think this thing can hold you, Rusty?
I'll bring you down with me, Phelps. Come on, then, Lightfoot.
No offense, but I don't want you splashed on my shoes.
Are you crazy? What are you trying to do?
I remember my first jumper. Could have soaked them up with a sponge. I still can't eat spaghetti sauce.
This what you wanted?
I can't do it. I'll come quietly. I need some help. Please. You gotta get me some help.
Right? Oh.
You're a danger to yourself and to others.
Officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
I get you, bitch. I get you. I get it on a double. Just come from all the way down here. She gonna make me come all the way.
105 North Avenue,
52. What? Come on, no, that car just appeared, bro. Like, what the fuck?
391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe.
This fuck. Appear.
Go to hell, Parker! No way I'm going down without a fight.
Drop the weapon, hands behind your head.
Yeah? Fuck you too!
Put your hands in the air!
He's hiding in the alley!
Give it up, LAPD! Don't make me chase you!
So just shoot he kind of him or stuff.
How long are you gonna keep this up?
Way ahead of me, son.
This is Car 11 King. Advise all units that the 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4, KGPL.
Roger 11K. All units 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4. Repeat, code 4.
Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn it!
All units are frequency 2 standby. All units in the vicinity in any central unit. 211 is shots fired. 410 South Flower
At the
Street.
exact same
Units that can handle
spot
code 3
as
identified.
last time. When I reach it, call me to go somewhere else. That's crazy. Cause I need the XP, you know.
the vicinity in any Central unit.
Tables are turned now, haven't they, boys?
Hey, look, old man, we're sorry. Just quit shooting.
The hell I will. I'm getting pretty tired of losing my weekly take to you punks.
Ain't gonna last long in a tin shack.
Wait. All of them gone underground. What the fuck is this?
God damn it, they went down there. Oh man, this is a $30 suit.
Don't run, don't fucking run. Wait, he went even lower down? And mother cocksucker.
This is car 11K. Shots fired at South Flower Street, Scott's Garage. It's code 4 here, but suspect is down. I need an ambulance and coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 410 South Flower Street, Scott's Garage, code 4.
I don't see the icon they see popping up, you know.
My man don't know who they're playing with in this Hot Wheel, you know. Dude flipped my car. I knew what he was doing. And Karma got his bitch ass. Looky, fourth place. Boy out of here.
Cole!
Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday, I gotta check again.
Oh, damn, man, dude, split your shit, you crazy? I would've been like, hell no, I want my back to back. Don't make me bring champagne back in here. Yeah.
It's a fuck. If only.
That's you, dude. You love that dude to death.
Not to death. I'm just better than I expect. I love a boy fuck all day, what? But it ain't that serious. Shit is bars after bars.
Yeah, I gotta take time to listen to it. I really enjoyed a couple songs I heard, especially that first song.
Yeah, shit nice.
I was looking at that Too Sexy, I was like, what the fuck is this, Drake? Like, this is why I don't like your ass anymore, like I used to.
One niggas on and all kind of shit.
Yeah, he be in that, I won't say sell out, but he be in that, like, mainstream thing too hard, bro. Like, what the fuck you doing, Drake?
People love that shit like that.
I know, like how, like, dude looks silly doing that. Like, dude, what is you doing?
I ain't watched a video up to now.
I see a little piece of it. I see a little thing.
listening to
Stupid.
this song heavy before I even know the. Well, not heavy, but running the album heavy before I even.
Yeah. Ain't a trash song. This is like Drake. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, this didn't need to be here,
11K,
dude.
go ahead.
You hear that song and that was it. It's a heck
11K,
of a
Roger.
lot.
Citizen reports at 415 at Noire Street Plaza. 11K, it's code 3.
You're crazy.
If I'm crazy, it's your fault. Running around behind my back. How am I supposed to trust you, goddammit?
Whoa, sir.
Watch
I think you ought to calm down.
Mind your own goddamn business. Why is everybody always on my case?
What is this? This old man tripping.
Officer, watch it!
Don't hurt me!
Give it up, old man!
Get the bag.
Oh, Ross, why you won't let me talk to you? Son, I gonna just kill you. I ain't no fucking no old man up in this motherfucker. Look at that.
Reinforcements are on the way.
I try and tackle Lisa, I don't kill you, and they fuck won't do it. Fucking old man Ross, why ain't playing with his wife?
Oh, you did abuse her?
Car 11K. Code 4 at Olvera Street, but I'll need an ambulance. Shots fired. Suspect is down.
Like, what the fuck?
Roger on your ambulance, 11K. All units be advised, code 4 at the Olvera Street Plaza.
She like, she know she ain't gonna get shot. He to do that fucking regular. I learned late, you know, gain XP and get like a point toward like when you interrogating somebody, you could like remove a question or see what the community pick, you know.
Oh, that's nice, man.
Where you don't need points, you gotta level up. But at the beginning, I was wasting them to fucking let me find clues in the area when I could have just take my time and look around.
Time and look, yeah.
And then I needed it to see if people were lying to me and shit when it come to interrogate. I fuck up the beginning of this shit, man.
I like the song a lot. See? But they want to just release 2 games or 1.
Yeah, they got that motion capture for the face and
yeah.
You could see that shit clear. You could see they lying to them, man. Then you gotta see if you know you gonna be good cop, bad cop, and see if you got evidence and enough evidence that you find. That'll be fucking up though, cause sometimes I got the evidence, but I just don't take time.
KGPL 20 Central Unit, the citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Central Unit, identify.
Yeah, swear some of them lying time, you know. They're doing no shit for real. And I don't got no evidence, and I'll still be there accusing them or stuff.
5 George is en route to 496 Broadway. You have another assignment here, Central?
Wow, as I become homicide, it's like, now I just gain a lot of street fuck. I can't go to the main objective yet. No, this is like the 5th time somebody called me somewhere. This game had to save. Ain't no way I could have do all of this and ain't save. I just ain't see the icon pop up.
Let me go change this laundry real quick.
Yes, sir.
Please, you've got to call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going!
And he had a newspaper there for me. I gotta watch out. I gotta watch out. You see the fuck? Try not to hit on your mother scunt now.
Please, you've got to call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going!
Damn, man, I'm also like how you're begging to get knocked down cutting, man. He just... Oh,
God,
nice.
you're gonna kill us!
You come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down, now!
Oh, I almost fucked that up.
Hell!
The next one gonna run me.
Wait for it, Phelps. Up and at him.
You what, motherfucker?
Car 11K calling KGPL. Shots fired. Suspect is down. We're code 4, but I need an ambulance on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets.
11K, roger on your ambulance. All units be advised the suspect is down on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets. Repeat, the suspect is down, code 4.
I never did thought I reached this far when I had this game on a PS3, you know. I actually played this game. I thought I had just like kind of started and didn't fuck with it. Why do all this already? It's crazy how I can't really remember myself sitting down playing these games, but I remember I played them. I go to it. Bet you don't get caught.
56 at this time.
Oh, ain't happening?
I get the point.
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, Detective.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Move it along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Damn, they do shoot around.
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, Detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with. What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body. Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game. Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Big man stop following me around, go look for a clue or some fuck.
Cause of death?
It could be the head injuries. She has been badly stalked. The cuts look superficial.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Interesting. What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
What's the writing on the victim mean?
BD, like Dahlia, Tex. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the bomba? A man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Let's hurry on what else you walking, B. Fuck, I try to drive off, leave you.
The werewolf? For my money, a copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. All of the decade. You've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. If there's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder, it was them. Just go easy, Phelps!
Yeah, my bad.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phillips, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. Can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found him.
Shots fired, officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place.
Me I come. Just give me a second, bitch. Come on. Why don't call me when I dare, right? Or wait till I drive off to call me.
Officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down.
That alleyway leads to the rear of the building, sir. Someone's gonna have to climb up and take him down.
Good luck. Don't let him get a beat on you like I did.
Really? Playing on me.
Cop killers are the worst kind of scumbag.
Okay, so how we getting up there again?
Shouldn't have had that second lunch.
Okay. I like that it, you know, switch up the buttons and shit too. That extra
I'll lay down some suppression fire.
You like killing cops?
Oh, is R2 in there?
Console the officer's family, but these guys are
that
dumb.
X used to chew me off in San Andreas on that fucking square to break. The game had me one way, son. Yeah,
When I heard you keep saying that, I was like, yeah, I ain't buying that shit. I made up my mind, but I saw you playing it, I was like, that shit must be good.
And then you gotta press O to shoot thing, and then aim with that R1 or some of shit. Just walk around and shoot. Then when you turn your back to them and face the screen, he's shooting the gun in the air. That fucking nice to play, but man, that fuck need a remaster, boy. It need it. That fuck rough. It's a classic, of course, of course. I'm glad I finished it though. It's crazy I finished it and then now announce that remaster after that fucking game. You guys do play that game. So all them fought back to back.
11825, code 6.
Yeah, but you check out the Cuphead, they said that shit is local co-op. You are looking into it?
No, I didn't.
Calm down!
I saw you text me that. I got to. Cause I watched reviews of it a couple of years back when it came out, and I don't remember they saying that. Cause if that's the case, dude, that's stupid as fuck. Why would they do that?
Yeah, guys, apparently I watching a review on it, and it's when he said that they're like halfway through the video, like, what the fuck? We gotta find out for sure though. Just Google it and see.
Continue to respond, okay?
They said that shit hard, so I know that shit gonna be nice too then.
Yeah, they say hard bad.
I don't like no easy shit like that no more.
Not no more. Definitely not. Definitely not.
Pissed, but I still like to challenge myself. Wake up in the morning and dedicate my couple hours to beating a boss.
Definitely not. Ever since I played Returnal and Tsushima last year, especially
Were you
the
working here
third
last
act in
night?
Tsushima,
Yes.
dude, that fuck ridiculously hard. Bro.
You could start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular
especially
bartender
that
on nights?
Returnal,
I'm a temporary
Yeah, that Returnal made me really like
I fill in at bars
hardcore
across
games.
town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night?
And playing some
5
games
feet
on the
7,
hardest
about 110
difficulty
pounds,
last year was
blonde
nice
hair,
too. God of
about 40
War
years
with
of age.
Valkyries was nice.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yeah, that shit nice.
Yes.
Yeah, all of that fuck
Do
hard
you know
as
anything
fuck.
about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at
Fucking
the back
Odd
of the
World
club.
Soul
Where's the
Stone, that
hibiscus?
one
You can't
fucking
miss it.
ridiculously hard.
Is there anything
dude.
else?
Like, that fuck require patience.
Fire away,
If you ain't got
Phelps.
patience,
I'll stay
don't
here,
buy
a
that
little
game.
parched. Pour me 3 fingers
The
of rye.
hardest one I come across was
Gonna see your married
Bloodborne,
man
and that shit there is just, I don't
No.
get. I just
I
don't
don't ain't my
understand
type of
them
game.
bosses at all.
You ought to meet Joe's buddy. He's nice.
No, that ain't my type of game. Those are hard, yeah.
Detective
but
Phelps, LAPD.
I ain't care for them.
We're investigating the
Maybe
murder
if
of
I
Celine
have
Henry.
interest in them, I
You
would
know
check
her?
them out. But
Celine?
I really don't care for them.
House
at all.
officer.
Yeah.
Christ. That's the spirit. Call me another.
Sure, I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Was a lovely woman.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
Can't tell if you fucking lying or not. I out here to get some of these fuck wrong.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Yeah,
They
see
lived
these
together.
man blow they
Yes.
fucking
Around
engine.
11.
That fuck would be so
If it helps, I
embarrassing.
made the guy's license plate.
I'll say like, man, I feel sorry for you, cause you ain't going nowhere. Dude, when you get lost in this game,
I think this
3
could be a great
seconds
help,
alone
sir.
in this
Thank
game
you.
is too far. And Hot Wheels, psh, man, this dude will be sure playing. He ain't been on in a while though. And man, I'd have to reset that fuck so many times for this fucking dude, bro. I should tell Chevy get the Hot Wheels. I see him a lot on that Hell. I think what it's called, Hell Let Loose.
Yeah.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring. On the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
He lying in. I could see it on his face. Let me see if I get any evidence. You know what I mean?
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Oh, fuck, God, it look like he lying and all.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up, like usual. But he refused. And she picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Okay,
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
How's your tuna fish salad?
See, he was easy to judge. It had a woman, man, that last case I do.
Let's get out of here.
That one was difficult. You
Hey,
can't
what's the
tell that
hurry?
Bitch a
My
lying.
stool was just
Wow.
starting to warm
Hey,
up
man,
nicely.
that's why women are the
Doesn't give
best
me anything to go
liars.
on.
It's a fault. True that. I can't lie, I'd just
Operator,
can't
message for
put a gal on my
KGPL.
face.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks for your help.
Yeah, I really enjoying this. I had a feeling I would have
get
been
off
enjoying
wooden
it because I
tables.
wanted to play for everything I remember, you know what I mean? And ain't like a regular rock star game.
You find the
really
booze
got
helps you
too
get through a
much to
working
do.
day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
Smart man might know it's unwise to stand between
That's
the
my
patient
thing
and his
about
medicine.
it.
As long as you're not
The
falling over, Rusty, I'll let it
repetitiveness
slide.
on Ubisoft is a lot
That's
like
mighty
that.
kind,
Yeah,
Phelps.
dude, a bunch of
You know, you picked the
watchtowers
wrong
to
job
clear
if the health and
area
thirst
and-
offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this
Come on,
city to do the
farming,
best we
guys,
can
gotta
in this
get
position.
tired of that
As
shit.
homicide detectives, that responsibility
Tired of
is
that
all the more
fucking
serious.
done, so.
Always the politician.
Yeah,
It's not
I
political,
Ubisoft
it's practical.
formula, man.
Maybe the men combing
I
Hollywood
wasn't doing
Boulevard
anything
after
for
the
a Cry
Elizabeth
4,
Short
but
murder
after
were
4
more
I was
interested
like,
in
yeah,
sniffing out
this
booze than the
this
clues
is
that would have
enough
led to
of
her
this.
killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been
I
there,
would
choir
enjoy
boy.
sleep too, you
Betty
know.
Short would be alive, the Japs would have
Oh,
spared
here's
Pearl
the small
Harbor,
boat to be
our
in.
ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
No,
Minor
I ain't played
syntactical
that.
error,
Some people
Detective
say
Galloway. I
that's
never
good.
claimed
I
to be
just
able
saw
to
they
prevent
release
crimes.
a
I only
Ubisoft
suggested
game
a
or
proficiency
some
in solving
open
them.
world bike
Guess that's the drink slowing you
game.
down.
I don't know, some
Oh my
open
God,
world.
brother, oh brother. Worse than I could ever have imagined.
They just released a trailer a couple hours ago.
Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Alma, 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
One was good, but then man was starting to just spam moves that they know you can't get out of if they know you're a new man.
Yeah, I never played that. One of my friends played that a lot, and he got a PS5.
Yeah, that fucking nice.
He live on that game, like, dude, he hardly playing a PS5 game, that's all he play.
You just gotta stand there, hold your ground and watch the stance your opponent doing and guard the direction.
Like Tsushima.
Yeah. Just guard in that direction to block, and opposite is to get opening and then I fuck nice, they got special moves and so. Fuck about me and Beans used to go hard in the 2v2, me and he was his 2-1. Sometimes they used to run leave he and come jump me on opposite. And fuck up the field.
Nah, Beans used to play that?
Yeah.
I don't see that fucker on nothing besides PUBG, boy.
Yeah, for sure if I tell you that we better that again. But he a really enjoying that
This officer needs
shit.
help.
He would in the
Bank of America, 7th and Alma.
spear with a fucking knife at the end of it. I fuck up bad man. I forget who I used to play with, you know. Or they partner with the 2 swords and stuff.
What's the situation?
Half a dozen shooters, sir. Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guards, and went straight downstairs. Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
You picked the wrong bank to rob, my friend.
Come on, let's die, bro.
Inside. We've got to clear out the bottom floor. Come on, make a push for the building.
I'm hungry, but I don't want to order no fucking food.
Give me some cover.
What you got here, boy?
They blocked the goddamn stairs. Detective, take the elevator.
All right, I'll wait here. Don't give them a chance to regroup.
Wish me luck.
Wrong floor.
Buddies upstairs are dead. That leaves you, pal.
Yeah, I wish you could play this game, so this is so you'll probably be like, how you ain't play this before.
Yeah, I just gotta finish some games before next year hits. I definitely need to go back on. Yeah, I need to go back on Plagues too. You know, 10 months
You and
before
me.
this year ends.
You can live to tell the tale.
Yeah, that game ain't that long too, man. And and shit,
That's
they
it.
need you to find them.
That's
along
all
the
of them.
way. So
Yeah,
most of the hidden parts, you'd have done be like obvious.
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely gotta get off. Fucking hot wheels there. I gotta get off this
Car
shit,
11K.
dude.
Shots fired,
I've been
suspects
playing
are
some
down.
I
We're
really
code
been
4
enjoying
here, but I need
sushi,
an
man.
ambulance at Bank of America.
I
7th
really
and
get
Olive.
back into
Notify
that game.
coroner and detective headquarters.
Yeah, I gotta get into it. Get more
Roger on
into
your
it.
ambulance 11K. All units, code 4 on the 211 and Bank of America.
Like
that game.
I kind of whole section with Uni by myself.
That's what I was doing last night, dude. And dudes keep dropping. Chevy.
Right,
yeah, Chevy need to get that shit, dude.
yeah, that nigga, man, he'll be playing all kind of shit. And then Steve's a low rank Chevy, low rank, so you want this car. Fucking press some bullshit first.
Yeah,
I remember when we used to grind in that game, that shit used to be so good and try and get up your level a certain way and fuck.
Yeah, Steve should already have been fucking playing a multiplayer by now, man.
Yeah. I think he beat it and then that was it, and then he went and by the add-on, but I don't think he stopped.
Easy!
Yeah, I saw some dudes last night with some new shit, like when you swing your sword, one of them had a rainbow effect. And some other one had some pixel blue effect. So they had a lot of stuff.
I love them enemies, them shit hard, dude.
Hard, Emmanuel.
Like,
I finally started to catch on to the double-edged, spear guy. I finally started to catch on to his moves.
That fuck crazy.
I can imagine how that Iki Island gonna be. Oh my god.
I don't have count me playing that Batman, but when I finish this Sleeping Dogs, I don't think I play nothing else in it. Yeah, this Sleeping Dogs, I gonna play that to finish it. I would like to play it over, but that was too much. I would just
yeah, that would be too much.
Yeah, from where I left off and stuff.
If you need to remember anything, just go on YouTube and watch videos like the for the story.
True.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
I don't trust these homicide detectives for nothing.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the
Dude,
joint.
if they make a next one like this, or a bully, cause I played bully like a couple years ago, I buy that shit tough. Man, that shit gonna be so nice, dude. Bully one
Not
nice.
Rockstar. Not them.
No good to me.
Bully was so good.
Yeah, I'd like to get that on PS2. Cause I know you're gonna feel the same as on PS.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Yeah, and probably just look a little better.
Yeah, should
But
look, I think it look the same.
Oh, well yeah, it don't still feel the same, so I would like to definitely get a copy for PS2.
Hold on. That's gonna make me drop my fucking TV remote. The man move on my fucking way if you ain't looking for no clues up in his mother's skunk.
Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Celine and Jacob obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Big man, don't tell me no fuck. You ain't looking for no clues.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Tiffany? The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Incidental.
I doubt it.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead. You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh,
for
my God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
That she's...
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal. You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber. He'll be back in. Just sit tight.
The oldest problem there is, what to do about the old lady.
I don't like playing with this dude. This dude taking... I ain't even gonna say it. No.
You've been packing to leave.
Size 11s.
Excuse me.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
My mother's complaining now. Size 8 shoe print on or in his own. So fucking
We get the
lying.
impression that Celine liked to live the glamorous life. How did she end up with a hump like you, Jacob?
Celine was one of the first woman pilots. She hung out with movie stars and royalty. But when she came back here broke and struggling, she married a mechanic. Put a roof over her head, food on the table. Not glamorous, but the best I could do. I'm not ashamed about that.
I want to get that one wrong.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
So what the fuck? Why you don't look like you?
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Okay, that was correct. Okay.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
Yeah, you gotta that check right, yeah, and it better be fucking correct.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
Okay, that was correct.
Oh my god.
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. I'm not the going out type.
You think you're telling the truth, you know? But then you're looking around like you're lying, you know.
So you were here, tucked up in bed, while someone was out there beating your wife's brains out. That's all you've got?
Talk to the bartender at the Bomba Club. He'll tell you he called here last night, and I answered the phone.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
What's that?
Let's just leave it.
I've been watching my fucking phone, you mother.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Y'all hear that there just now, John? The trophy, that yeah, right?
Operator, give me dispatch.
The trophy. If you hear that trophy.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
It's a big case, a lot going on in this one, yeah.
No, you know you drive, man.
You know the way. You can drive. Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Okay, now I see it for sure this time.
We have a firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment, Cole Phelps?
No, sir.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway agrees with me.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob, and the public will sleep easier tonight. Run along now, Phelps. I've warmed them up nicely for you.
Yeah, that's next time. The interrogation for to be stressful. I try not to get none wrong, but it's like,